I want to bring up schools over stadiums. You mentioned the groups that obviously oppose the public money. They're the primary one. They need 102,000 signatures by this upcoming summer. Basically, they have 9 months to do it. And if this goes on a ballot for a referendum vote, those typically don't favor the cause that existed. Like referendum votes typically make something go away. It doesn't sound impossible to get that many signatures in that amount of time.
It's going to be difficult. I think they need to get a certain number in all the congressional districts. I don't have the number off the top of my head, Brody, but
4 congressional districts, there's about, it's evenly split. It's 25,
right.
25. So to your point, that is also true.
But it'll be a challenge. As you know, there was the quote unquote lawsuit filed by 2 lobbyists. Kind of a weird little, it's no secret that one of the lobbyists is also a lobbyist for the local newspaper, and
right.
That was not disclosed in the newspaper's story on the topic, which was a front page story on the lawsuit by the lobbyists, which I thought probably should have been disclosed. It's not a big deal.
Right. So just the headline, though, was that the A's were suing schools over stadiums. One of their lobbyists was suing schools over stadiums. What do you make of that part of it?
Yeah, I just now obviously, that was a baseball team backed lawsuit in some way. I don't think these 2 plaintiffs just in isolation just thought that it was not a good democratic ideal to have this public referendum.
Yeah.
I think as a reader, not even as a journalist, just as a reader, I think it was safe to assume that the athletics were the driving force behind this lawsuit.
It's being taken seriously, I guess is the point, right? That the process could be greatly stalled.
Yeah,
if
the weird
goes
thing
away.
about the referendum is that the schools over stadiums folks wants to have, I believe, the vote in a year from November. So it would be
correct.
November 2024. And the athletics want to have the Tropicana demolished in the summer of 2024. So it does bring in a very weird and awkward situation of demolishing quite a bit of building space, only to have a vote that could, theoretically kill the project. So I guess that adds a little drama and awkwardness to the whole situation.